Hi, Clay Black, LBC Woodworks. Got a little impromptu build today. I was informed at 8:30 p.m. last night that I had to build a ring holder on my lathe for my granddaughter's birthday party today. So I've put together an impromptu video of an impromptu build to share with everyone. I love building these little projects. Well, we're getting ready to start. Y'all excuse the mess in my shop. I was supposed to be cleaning today. I was supposed to be off Saturday, or actually, and we were going to have the birthday party then, and I was going to clean today, but things changed at work. And so here I am. I've got 2 pieces of black walnut that I'm going to use to turn the spindle and the base. I like to use glue blocks, and this is a piece of hickory I've got screwed to my plate. A little disclaimer here, I'm new to wood turning. I've only been wood turning about 8 months. I'm self-taught, have had very little instruction except for my good friend Jace Porter over at Porter Game Calls. He turns duck calls and's come here and turned a few. But anyway, so if my technique's not up to snuff, please feel free to let me know. You won't hurt my feelings. Now, we're using these little cute rings that my wife got for my granddaughter, and I'll use the Titebond medium and the activator to attach the blocks to the glue blocks. So I've got a concave section in the center, and I'm gonna put a little bead around the outside of that concave section. I've already got an indentation mark in the center. Hit it with a little activator. Put my little handy dandy tool I use for a center mark, and I'm gonna mate it up. And like that, she's bonded. Titebond medium and the activator, woodworker's best friend. Okay, here we are at the lathe. Had a small problem with the first one, had too much tear out. So I cut another block and I shaved the corners off to help with the rounding process. Now I use Woodpecker carbide turning tools. I have all 3, the square, the round, and the diamond tip. I really like them. I think for a beginner they are a great tool. Short learning curve versus HSS. I'm dying to get into some HSS, so anybody out there wants to donate a set of Sorbies, I'll take them, and I'll put them to good use. So let's get going. Coming nicely. Now, like I said about these carbide tools, every tool has its place, and I think in all wood turning shop there's a place for carbide. Okay, coming along nicely, just doing a simple shape, sort of a concave on the edge. Got a little smoothing up to do down on the base side that I can't get to with that round tip, and a little bit right here on these edges. Now here I'm going to sort of do a little concave indentation right here to catch any ring bases down as the rings come down the spindle. Might not be able to see it because of the camera angle, but I'll show you afterwards. Now I'll do a little sanding on this. I save my old sandpaper and use it on the lathe. Works out great. Okay, we're going to machine off, do a little tack rag action, and because I'm pressed for time, I don't have time to wait on a finish or a poly to dry, so we're going to use a little CA glue with friction and heat today, and we're going to use the Titebond medium. I'm going to apply just a little bit to one corner of the rag, turn it on, lower my speed. Better look at it with the finish on there. Okay, I decided to not use the glue block on the spindle. I'm going to use my 4-jaw chuck, so I had to go to this setup temporarily just to get the bottom end rounded down to where to fit within the chuck. Okay, I've got it set up on my 4-jaw chuck now, and let's turn the spindle. Okay, the Forstner's bit that I'm going to use to drill the hole in the base is, let me get it set on there, 0.675, 11/16. And so we've got to turn the very base of it down to 11/16. And then above that, we'll create our shape for the rest of it. Okay, we're switching over to the round tip, and we'll start doing some shaping. Okay, the rings come out to 0.64, so we're going to make some shapes in here now. Okay, I've got most of the material off. I need a little bit more up here. but I decided I want to go ahead and sand while it's still supported at both ends. Otherwise, it would be an accident waiting to happen. It's 9:05, and we're supposed to be leaving around 10:30, so now with sanding complete, we're going to remove this end from the live center point, and then I'll cut the bottom part off on my bandsaw. Okay, got a small amount of tear out, and since I don't have time to redo this, I'm going to use a little CA glue for filler. And I'll be okay, especially since... Okay, I've got the CA glue applied. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Now, since I don't have a lot of time, I don't have time for glue to dry. So I'm going to my old trusted friend, and I'm going to use some Titebond CA glue. And that is in there. And that is in there. All right, we're finished. Got one little ring holder for a very special little girl. I'm proud to be called her Poppy. She's my little Roro, my little bit. And I love her so much. Sometime real soon I'm going to make something and share with y'all what I made for another little special girl of mine, but that's for a different day. But for today, we have a black walnut ring holder. These are not only great for kids, this is perfect for in the kitchen. You have someone in your life that's a baker, doesn't want to get dough all in their ring sets. Ideal. But anyway, I want to thank my friends at woodcraft.com, the Titebond CA Glue and activator, Grizzly. I love my Grizzly Lathe, Woodpeckers. I have the Woodpecker carbide tip turning tools, which I also got from Woodcraft. The Festool sandpaper that I sand with on the lathe, also from Woodcraft. So this is an unsponsored video. I have no sponsors, but I want to give a shout out to them because I love their product, I love their customer service, and I am one that I want good customer service. That means the world to me, and Woodcraft has it. So, until another day, go make some sawdust. All right, this was a fun little build. It turned out great, just in time for me to clean up and hit the road for the birthday party. This is for my little Rowan, my little Roro, and I love you, baby. Hope y'all enjoy.